Happy cat, happy life. Okay, today we are gonna discuss how we trim the claws of our cats. Did you know that you should trim the claws of your cat every 2 to 3 weeks? Yes, you should because it's an important part of maintaining the health of your cat. Because not only will it help to protect your cat, but it also protects your family and it saves you money. How? When your furry little cat scratches your curtains, your furniture, and sofa, you have to sometimes replace it. So it is best to just trim your cat's claws every 2 to 3 weeks. The idea of trimming your cat's claws can make you very nervous, but all you have to do is be patient, and with a bit of practice you'll become an expert cat claw clipper. There are plenty of tools that you can look for on Amazon that are available to cut your cat's claws. You simply just have to choose the one that is best for your claw cutting exercise. So let's go down to it. Whatever the clipper that you use, you have to ensure that the blade is sharp. Because guess what? If the pressure from a dull blade is there, it can injure your cat. And guess what? It can cause your cat's nail to split. Or worse, it can cause it to bleed. But guess what? If your cat's claws bleed when you are clipping the claws, what you have to do, you need to have some things on hand to prevent this, such as cornstarch or what they call styptic powder. And even some instances, persons recommend that a dry bar of soap can be rubbed across the nail to stop the bleeding. So, let's get started. Where is your cat? You need to get a hold of the paws of your cat. If you approach your cat very swiftly with a sharp object, your cat may get scared. So you have to be very gentle in your approach. There is no exact way to really trim the paws of your cat, right? Because guess what? Some cats work better if you restrain them. But guess what? My method that I like to use, I like to hold my cat very firmly but gently just to make sure that I don't get hurt or my furry best friend doesn't get hurt either. So the best way to cut the claws of your cat is by trying to hold your cat in the crevices of your arm while holding one of the paws of the cat in your other hand. Or another suggestion is that you can place the cat on a table, yes, and then you lift up one of the cat's paw at a time. Yes, that is a good method. If you have help when doing this, it is even better because what you can do is ask your help to hold the cat while you clip away. Or guess what? You all know that favorite spot on your cat where your cat likes to be scratched or rubbed. So what you do as a distraction, you could scratch your cat, rub your cat, whilst or your helper would do that whilst you clip away. And guess what? You don't just yank at the cat's claws. Guess what? You have to be gentle and take the nail a little bit off at a time from the top. Now that is the right way to gently cut the nail of your cat. But guess what? You should not go close to the pink part of the nail. Because guess what? You see where the pink part of the nail is on your cat? That is where all the blood vessels and the nerve endings are. So it can be quite painful for the cat if you were to snip there. But remember earlier I told you about like cornstarch, that you could use the cornstarch or the septic powder in case you accidentally nip your cat and the blood goes gushing. But if you do that, you need to apply a little pressure to the very tip of the claw without squeezing the entire paw. Because if you squeeze it, the blood will just go gushing away, right? So always remember your cornstarch or your septic powder, or remember I told you about the dry bar of soap. Yes, that will help to stop the bleeding. And guess what? It's not only the front claws of the cat that needs nipping, the back claws of the cat also needs nipping because back of the back claws can be very sharp, and sometimes you come home to your very best friend and they want to jump on you, and those back claws can be quite dangerous. So you need to also gently cut the back claws of your cat. Sometimes the cat can be a little bit impatient, so you may not be able to cut all 10 nails. But you can try, especially if your cat is very cooperative, right? But this is just a tip on how to groom your cat. As they say, happy cat, happy life.